On this day in history, February 27th, 1844, the Dominican Republic gains independence from Haiti. Included in the following is an excerpt from the 1944 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica, going over the history of the Republic. The area now occupied by the Dominican Republic, along with the portion now included in the Republic of Haiti, was held by Spain as the colony of Hispaniola until the Treaty of Ryswick in 1697. After that date, the Haitian portion was ceded to France, and the Dominican portion remained under Spanish dominion and became known as Santo Domingo, after the patron saint of Columbus's father. At the end of the 18th century, the Spanish control was lost and the entire island came under the French. When the French lost control of the colony in the early part of the 19th century, the empires of Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines for a time united the entire island under one government, independent of all European powers. During the second decade of the 19th century, Spain again asserted her dominion over the eastern end of the island, but was forced out by a revolution in 1821. A republic was proclaimed under the guidance of Colombia. The following year, President Boyer of Haiti invaded the country and again united the island under one flag. In 1844, the year following Boyer's downfall, the Dominican Republic was founded, and since that date, two political entities have been maintained. The presidency of the new republic alternated, with one exception, between Buenaventura Baez and Pedro Santana until in 1861 when Spain, on the invitation of Santana, again annexed the country. Dissatisfaction with Spanish rule brought revolution, and the Spanish withdrew for the last time in 1865. 4 years later, when Baez was again president, a treaty was negotiated by General O. E. Babic, USA, for the annexation of the Dominican Republic to the United States. The treaty was ratified by the Dominican Senate, but was rejected by the United States. With the exception of the rule of Ulysses Herreau, 1882 to 1899, presidents followed each other in rapid succession, and an unstable condition prevailed. An unusually violent revolution broke out following the election of Victoria in February 1912, and the United States sent a mediatory commission which helped to effect a temporary agreement. Victoria resigned, and the popular Archbishop Adolfo A. Noel was elected president. He proved a poor executive, and Bordas Valdez became provisional president. Revolution again became active, and a second commission was sent from the United States. Bordas resigned, and Baez became provisional president on August 27, 1914. Jimenez took office as president in December of the same year. He was deposed in April 1916 by Arias, the Secretary of War, who assumed power. On May 5th, American forces were landed. Dr. Enriquez y Carvajal was then appointed as provisional president. More trouble followed, and the United States felt compelled to intervene formally. On November 29, 1916, the military government of the United States in Santo Domingo was created. Peace was soon established, and improvements in finances, transportation, education, and government machinery were carried out. As the occupation was not undertaken with the object of destroying the sovereignty of the Dominican Republic, arrangements were made for the withdrawal of American forces as soon as conditions warranted. The military governor sailed on October 24, 1922, when a satisfactory provisional government had been set up. On June 26, 1924, the Dominican Republic ratified the treaty proposed by the United States, and on July 12th, the last of the U.S. forces were withdrawn, leaving only an American receiver of customs. Horatio Vasquez was at the same time inaugurated as president for 4 years, a term which was subsequently extended by constitutional amendment to 6 years. In the last year of his administration, February 1930, Vasquez was suddenly expelled from office by a revolution, and after a brief period under Provisional President Ureña, General Leonidas Trujillo became president and virtual dictator of the state.